It's not fantasy, it's frequency. Love dissolves all fear in the new earth. It's very early in the morning. It's about 5 a.m. But I am up. Having a little bit of trouble sleeping these days. Anyone else? Lots of vivid dreams, lots of downloads in my dream. So I work with a lot of clients one-on-one, and I often say your only job is to get or stay in vibrational alignments. And that's all good, pretty easy, right? When we're in the flow state, when things are going well. But I often get asked, well, what happens when shit hits the fan, which life will always life? And my answer is, that's when you double up on the love. That's when you go all in with your gratitude practices. So let me tell you a little story. My son, he just turned 17, was involved in a car accident the other night. And he was actually driving my car, which was a good thing because I have a bigger SUV. His car is much smaller. And he was at an intersection, and a man ran the red lights coming off the highway about 60 miles an hour, and he hit the whole front side of my car, spun my kid around, and took off. And my son called me, and he was just very, as you can imagine, very shaken up by this. You know, first accident, young new driver, he had my car. And as I was on actually FaceTime with him, this other man who had seen the whole thing happen, he pulled over, he got out of his car, and he came up to my son and helped, calm him down. He was actually on FaceTime with me, and we talked a little bit and then decided I was going to hang up and call the police. And this man said, listen, I'm gonna stay with your son. I'll stay here until the cops come. And that's exactly what he did. The cops ended up coming. My kid's dad I got a hold of him eventually. He went down there. But anyways, the point of the story is, it would have been very easy to get angry and focus on this other man who just, hit my kid and took off. But instead, we choose to focus on this other man who stopped and stayed and comforted my son during this experience. So it's very easy these days. I don't personally watch the news, but I could imagine if you do, to really focus on all the doom and the gloom and all the bad stuff seemingly happening in our world today. But you know what? It's actually a really wonderful time to be alive. It's all about choosing love, those higher frequencies, living in harmony and unity, love, joy, peace, gratitude. I was talking to one of my clients recently, and she started, she was cursing a little bit during our conversation, and she said, "Oh, I really need to stop cursing. It's bringing my vibration down." And I said, you know, I curse. I'm not offended by someone using a curse word. It's simply a word coming out of their mouth. And I said, well, let's dig a little bit deeper into that. I said, is it the using of the word that's bringing your vibration down, or are you wanting to curse more because your vibration is already low? And we got to the bottom of it, and she told me, yes, she was living in fear over these tariffs, and she was actually started like hoarding stuff because she was so fearful of what was happening with these tariffs. So I told her, you are cursing because you are living in fear. That's bringing your vibration down, not using the actual word, right? It's just a word coming out of your mouth. So as we are ascending and we're having this rise in our consciousness in the collective, we need to find ways to lead with love, because the new earth is all about love, right? It's abundance, it's freedom. We don't need to be hoarding anything right now. So what I have personally been doing in my own life is just small acts of kindness every day. It's these little small acts of kindness that really make the biggest difference, right? It could just be giving someone a compliment, holding the door open for someone, leaving a note on someone's car. I came out from Target the other day and there was a note on my windshield. It actually said, "Learn to park." But hey, at least that person took some time out of their day to give me some valuable advice, right? So maybe just send someone a little message of appreciation. And doing these small acts of kindness, not with the intention of, oh, if I put good karma out, good karma will come back to me, but with the knowingness that actually that is the way this stuff works. So where can we choose to forgive and have compassion instead of resentment and anger and judgment? So yes, I will still tell you, your only job is to get back into and stay in vibrational alignment. Love will dissolve all fear in the new earth. So keep up with your gratitude practices, your journaling, your meditation, your self-love practices. That is how you are going to grow and evolve and lead this new earth. So that's what I got for you guys this morning. I hope that you guys found this valuable. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like, share with me. How are you leading with love in the new earth? Share this with a friend. Go have a magical day today. I encourage you to do a small act of kindness for someone. You never know, that could be the only kind gesture that person gets for the entire day. You'll make their whole day, and then maybe they will pay it forward, and we will create that ripple effect in this new earth. Until next time, namaste.